Celebrities who destroy their careers on live TV. It's very hard to make it to the top, but it's actually very easy to go downhill from there, as we'll find out today. Many of these celebrities destroy their careers on live television, just like Milli Vanilli, the infamous musical duo, which, as we'll find out very soon, weren't singing at all.
I wanted to die. It stopped. Girl, you know it's girl, you know it's girl. 80,000 people. Girl, you know it's girl, you know. You know, I couldn't repeat it 15 times. Girl, you got obvious. So I stopped, I panicked, I ran off stage.
Yes, Milli Vanilli were nothing more than puppets. In one of the most infamous cases of the recording industry, trying to sell us something that wasn't in fact real. These two gentlemen weren't the singers, they were just stand-ins for the actual singers, and during this MTV Awards performance, everybody found out.
Julie Brown, who used to work for MTV, ran after me. I didn't want to go back to the stage. I had enough. 80,000 people waiting. I said, I have enough. I quit.
I mean, can you blame him? He's technically not even the singer. He technically doesn't even have the job. They could just switch the body and have somebody else pretend like they're singing. By the way, if you bought a Milli Vanilli album back in the day, could you get a return on it? Anyway, that was the end of Milli Vanilli. They never performed again. It was zip, bye-bye. Have a good day. Enjoy your life. Honestly, I feel kind of bad for them. I feel like the people who concocted this mischievous plan should have been the ones who actually took the fall for this. Next up, we have Ashlee Simpson on SNL. She really, really did a number here. Technically, she didn't do anything.
Once again, Ashlee Simpson.
On a Monday, I am waiting. Tuesday, I am
This is one of the most notorious lip sync fails I have ever seen, and one of the most famous ones in the history of lip sync fails. By the way, I always watch it and I think, why didn't she just like pretend to at least sing? Like say, okay guys, let's stop. I'll give it a shot. I'll do a cappella. Her career was pretty much over after this. She didn't sell that many records and people just stopped going to see her. I mean, is there any other profession that somebody who pretends to be doing what they're doing actually is able to get away with it? I mean, can you imagine if you were an accountant and you just pretended to do your job every time you showed up to the company? Like, eventually you would get fired. As a follow-up SNL blunder, we have a Sinead O'Connor.
We have confidence in the victory of good over evil. Fight the real enemy.
In case you missed it, Sinead O'Connor was ripping a picture of John Paul II, the Pope. At the time of this performance, she was singing Bob Marley's War, and this caused a huge backlash. She had like the #1 song in the world, and in fact, this pretty much destroyed her career. Fun fact, Sinead O'Connor recently came out as a...
Oh my God, I'm home. I've been a Muslim all my life and I didn't realize it.
This singer ended her career as a judge on the X Factor.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am just going to state the obvious. We have a doppelganger in our midst. As an artist who respects creative integrity and intellectual property, I am disgusted at how much you have copied my husband. From the hair to the suit, do you not have any value or respect for originality? You're a laughingstock. It's cheesy, it's disgusting.
Cleopatra?
I personally found it absolutely artistically atrocious. I am embarrassed to be sitting here in your presence, having to even dignify you with an answer of my opinion.
I'm alright. Yeah, Joe,
Thank you, Natalia. You're beautiful.
I'm gonna say it. It's disgusting. You make me sick. It's absolutely disgusting. You have no identity. I can't stand it. I'm ashamed to be here.
I think I look really good, and
I think you look good because you're dressed as my husband.
Actually, you're dressed better than her husband.
thank you, Mal.
That was Natalia Kills effectively killing her career on the X Factor New Zealand, along with her husband, by the way, who didn't have to be so nasty.
It's like Norman Bates dressing up in his mother's clothing. It's just a little bit creepy, and I feel like you're gonna stitch someone's skin to your face and then kill everybody in the audience. But, do you?
Neither of them had to be so nasty at contestant Joe Irvine, who, by the way, later on did mention that this whole experience of being bullied on live television by these two absolutely traumatized. I mean, looking at it objectively, like, a suit and a 1950s haircut isn't a new thing. I don't know why both her husband and herself obsessed over it so much. It's actually a pretty normal look. Most guys dress like this. Clearly, the audience wasn't going through it. They weren't having any of it because they were just booing them like crazy.
I personally found it absolutely artistically atrocious.
If you're talking over booze, you're probably wrong. This news anchor had the worst first day in the history of first days on the job.
You're watching the Evening Sunday on NBC North Dakota News, your news leader in high definition.
Good evening, I'm Van Chu. You may have seen our newest...
Yeah, folks, AJ was fired on the spot.
Did you think that your life was finished when this happened?
Extremely. I went home, crawled in bed, and called my parents.
That must have been a terrible conversation. Yeah, Mom, Dad, hi. Yeah, I did one of my dreams today, and then I woke up. Public speaking is very difficult. When you're doing it for the first time ever on the job, there must be a lot of pressure for him right there and then to perform. Look, I've done stand-up for a long time, and even sometimes that happens to me too. Like I've had some situations where it's like, but I get to get away with it because, like, I'm a stand-up comedian and people just end up laughing. That's my job. But for a dude who's got to be, like, clean-cut and, like, super, like a news guy, that isn't gonna work. Howard Dean was running for president. Who would have known that literally a millisecond of a speech would have literally destroyed his career?
And we go to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan. And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Ah!
That little tiny scream destroyed his chances of becoming a U.S. president. He was, in fact, in the lead, and after this scream, the media destroyed him, and I still don't understand why something as innocent as could destroy a man's chances of going to the White House. I mean, a scream? Are you kidding me? That is literally the weirdest thing I've ever heard. A scream will literally destroy your career if you're trying to run for president. Folks, be careful. If you're ever gonna run for president, don't even say a word, okay? Just run silently, zip it, zilch, kaput. Don't say a word, and you might actually win. Kelly Osbourne's career went kaput after this moment.
You kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh, that's no.
In the sense that, you know what I mean? Like, when I'm saying
there's more jobs to be
in LA, they always,
but
they don't,
Latinos are not only the only people
I didn't mean it like that. Come on. No, I would never mean it like that.
Okay.
Like, I'm not part of this argument with...
I think what you're saying is that Trump himself
needs to look at
probably relies on a lot of these people that he's insulting.
I think
there's no way you're explaining yourself out of that one. I'm Brazilian. I'm an immigrant. I never had to clean a toilet in my life in the United States. Outside of my own toilet, by the way. I have had to clean my own toilet. I know a lot of Latinos who have never had to clean a toilet, who've had every type of job you can imagine. And it's not because you're a Latino that you end up having to clean a toilet at some point in your life if you're gonna find an employment. You know, I feel like she stuck her foot in her mouth and she did end up showing her implicit racism by mistake there. Anyway, defenders, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this. Tell me in the comments down below which moment was your favorite. Every like will be another embarrassing moment we'll inevitably look at. And check out these videos right here. They're good too. Have an amazing day, Defenders. I love all of you. Peace.